Yesterday really was a little anonymous, didn't really do much wrong, didn't do too much in terms of pace, but he's got a job to do today. He wants to move up the leaderboard, 5th at the start of the day.
Well, that's it, yeah, 5th at the start of the day. I mean, well, let's see what he can do. Mikko just always seems to... Well, yeah, he's up to 4th already, isn't he? Yeah, up to 4th already. There's our helicopter. Tanak, I tell you what, this man has been... The more this season has got on, he won't want this season to end because he's just getting better and better.
He really is. Remember, he had a couple of stage wins in Germany, just a month or two ago. He took that podium in Sardinia just a couple of weeks ago.
But remember, he led yesterday.
He did lead for one stage yesterday. Tanak, after a really difficult start to the year, is beginning to show what we all knew he had, Julian. Pace, now with a bit of consistency.
That's it. He's got the line right. He's getting used to tarmac. 24.7 behind Mikko at the moment.
So there we go then. Jari-Matti Latvala up to second, just 16.3 behind our rally leader. Ösberg down to third. Hirvonen up to fourth. Tanak not so far behind in fifth.
And this is stage 9. Obviously, Mads, remember, not happy with his setup. And here he is off the start. Now, this stage, Colin, used 6 Ks of stage 3 and 5 yesterday. So we've got a bit of... It was raining and muddy and horrible yesterday. It's a bit damp. That tarmac section could be slippy and could be tricky.
Well, we'll see that, I'm sure. It does get really messy this stage. There's some cuts in this one. Not so many cuts in the opening stages of the day.
Yeah, but they don't take the cuts today with the tarmac tyres. They were taking them all yesterday when they had the big chunky gravel tyres. They're now trying to stay on the tarmac. Yesterday, they were trying to get off it.
And you were telling me that overnight the organisers did clean this road, Julian, but it was slippery, it was slimy, it was greasy out there.
Yeah, they'd been out and cleaned them, but obviously, as you say, all that mud and everything, it's kind of left a thin layer on it, and these guys were really tested in here. Loeb, a man, I tell you what, he's just unstoppable right in these conditions. He's into the lead, and he's just now starting to drive away.
You can see it's a dark tarmac, Julian. That's damp, right?
Yeah, that's damp. Yeah, he had the soft tyres all morning. He told me, I've got 2 hards in the boot. Look at them. They're brand new.
You know, this stage reminds me a little bit about the Monte Carlo stages.
Yeah, colder terrain and things like that. It looks beautiful. You've been saying, look at some of the dirt here, you see? Jari's trying to keep out of the cuts. He wanted to keep out, but there's mud everywhere, look.
Well, Julian, what is the danger in those cuts? You can see the edge. The edge is ragged. The tyre walls can easily give way. Punctures are a real threat in here, a real danger.
Just look at it. You see, look at the mud. Jari doesn't want to be in there, but the problem is, if you don't go in there, you're on the mud that they've thrown out, so you've got to stay in the cut.
That left there was where they headed off yesterday off the tarmac, so on to the slightly nicer tarmac now.
Difficult to do. What do you follow it? And I think he maybe followed the line to cut a little bit, and then it spreads all over the road. So that's the gain what you get, maybe your first cut of the road, but Loeb is really good. I don't know, I would like to fight against him, but I don't know where I can fight that little bit.
Well, at the midway point then on day 2, Sebastian Loeb's lead stands at 18.9 seconds over Latvala, with Mads Ösberg 29 seconds further back. Hirvonen remains in 4th with Tanak in 5th. On we go then, Julian, to the afternoon stages, a rerun of this morning's 3 stages. And the weather remaining pretty fine up there.
It was, but this man struggled really, really badly after. Huge understeer, you can see it there. Mads he went from not 0 to 0 because he didn't make any mistakes apart from the one in stage 8, but he just couldn't get the car to handle. He was even thinking there was something wrong with the car.
He was. There wasn't anything wrong. It just wasn't a good day.
Saturday in Rally Spain, and you came in today leading, but now you're fighting and scrabbling to stay in 4th place. It's been a tough day.
Yeah, it's been absolutely horrible for me. We are struggling so much, and I don't have a clue on what's happened this afternoon. It's just big problems handling-wise. Like on this stage now, it's not possible to drive. I mean, it's absolutely horrible. I don't have a clue on, but something must be wrong. Just some places I just lose the front completely, and we had a really close moment now as well on after a long straight short left-hander. It's a simple corner, and it won't turn, and something must be wrong. I don't understand what is happening.
Difficult day then for Mads Ösberg. He finished in 5th place actually. Tanak finished in 4th, but this man had a really decent day out there. Mikko Hirvonen, Julian, not his favourite surface, still learning this DS3 on tarmac, but once again so consistent up into a podium place.
How many times? We say it every rally. He's doing exactly why he was employed by Citroën. He gets round when everyone else doesn't.
Just look at the face though, Julian. He doesn't look too concerned about it. He doesn't look relaxed, doesn't he?
Well, that's it. I mean, he's not. He's doing a great job. You've got to look who's ahead of him. Sebastian Loeb and Jari-Matti Latvala. Latvala, as we're saying, is just improving as much as he can. He's getting a real force on time. Hirvonen is doing a great job.
Nico, it's third place at the moment, and it's going to be third place at the end of the day with that time. You're now starting to creep away from Mads.
Yeah, a little bit. We are now, I don't know how much ahead, but a little bit ahead. So that way it's been a good day and slowly getting better again. But okay, I always want more, so I'm not happy with it.
You're never happy, are you?
I don't know. When you start to be fastest all the time, then it's okay. But still a little bit, long way to go for that.
Julian, that was unfair. He was very happy in Sardinia.
Yeah, in Sardinia, but these drivers, second place to them. I mean, they always say second place is first loser. He wants to win everything, even if he's not the ultimate place here.
Well, this man certainly wants to win. He's been frustrated at the stage end.
Desperate to win.
Not just desperate to win, he's desperate to beat Loeb. And the smallest of victories, he's desperate to beat him on stages, and so frustrated not able to find stage wins against Loeb today.
That's it, he's been great though today. He started the day third. His target when he got out of bed this morning was get Osberg, and he succeeded in that. He put a bit of pressure on Loeb, but the main target, they're battling for third in the World Rally Championship, and this man has done what he got out of bed this morning to do. He's finished in second, he's ahead of Osberg, he's on track for third in the championship.
Jari, during the day you've moved up from third to second. The start of the day was fantastic, but since then all you kept saying is, I want to fight with him, I want to beat him. He's done you again.
Yeah, I can't. I can't get him. I'm sorry. I don't have words. It just, I don't know. I'm just disappointed, but that's the way it is.
He is fantastic on tarmac, isn't he?
Yes, he is. That's all I can say. I just need to work more and learn.
What are you going to try and do tomorrow?
At least the car was too soft at the moment for the afternoon. That was a problem for me.
Well, no stage wins for Jari-Matti Latvala this afternoon, but Danny Sordo had a couple of stage wins. Oit Tanak took a stage win. This man, though, didn't put a wheel wrong. Didn't win any stages this afternoon, Julian.
Didn't have to.
Didn't have to. He just needed to keep it nice and neat and tidy and quick. That's exactly what he did.
That's it. I mean, we were all mega excited yesterday. Loeb was 30, 35 down, sometimes maybe 38 down. We're like, this is going to be a real fight. I have to say, I did tweet this morning that I thought he was going to be in the lead by eight after stage 8. He was, but he was helped by Mads making that mistake, because I thought he would just do it on speed. But this is what this guy does. He does it absolutely fantastic, particularly on tarmac. It's quite scary.
Really, as you can see. The conditions out there, still a little testing in the afternoon. It's messy, still damp in places, but absolutely no trouble at all for Sebastian Loeb and Daniel Elena.
The road a lot drier and a lot cleaner now, which just gives these drivers a bit more confidence to push. They're not going to get scared. Just listen to this. When they drop into the cut, it's quite aggressive, isn't it? The bottom of the car bottoming out.
Sebastian, yesterday was all the excitement and drama of what was going to happen. Today, normal service was resumed. Sebastian Loeb leads on tarmac.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, it has been a good day for me. Quite tricky condition the first loop with some wet roads and slip in some place, but now it's okay. This one was really rough. We have to cut everywhere because it's a lot of gravel on the road and risk of puncture, but it was okay, no problem.
Well, a somewhat more familiar leaderboard then at the end of day 2. Loeb leads Latvala by 27 seconds, with Mikko up to third. A storming day from Tanak sees him end the day in fourth, with Osberg slipping even further back to fifth. Well, he teases, he torments, and he terrifies the opposition on tarmac. The Alsace assassin, Sebastian Loeb, has once again shot down the opposition on day 2 here in Catalonia. Join us tomorrow to see if Seb can seal the win here in Spain.